Listening to my business intuition, I built a company that made millions of dollars. Not listening to it, I've also lost millions. So here are 3 traps not to fall into when listening to your business intuition. The first one is, it's like Google Maps. It never hands you the 10-year master plan. It's only going to give you the next direction. If it tells you to drive south on the highway, you do it. But the trap is to follow the next step so you get off on the right exit. Listening to the steps to get on the highway is just as important as getting off of the highway. My business intuition told me to start GripMat, and a lot of amazing things happened from it. But when it came time to sell the business, I clung on to it way too long. The business became part of my identity. Where would I get my significance? Who would I be without it? Which leads directly into trap number 2. I couldn't hear my intuition telling me to exit because my internal chatter was too loud. And that chatter can show up in different ways: anxiety, external validation, scarcity. For me, it was rooted in my identity, to my company GripMat, being the founder, the Shark Tank guy. Intuition said, get off the highway, but my anxiety was screaming, where are you going to get your significance? Instead of sitting and accepting the feeling of insignificance, I chased more wins to cover it up. But here's the hard truth. Seeking external validation is evidence that you lack internal validation. The noise in my head, the chatter, was too loud, and I drove right past my exit till I ran out of gas. Here's what I've learned since. The easiest way to cut the chatter is by being present. And for most high performers, that presence is the single biggest upgrade in their performance. If you struggle to focus or be present, comment "cut the chatter" below, and I'll send you a framework on how to be present. And the final trap, thinking your intuition is wrong. Because when your intuition tells you something, it doesn't always make sense. Sometimes it feels crazy, illogical, even negative. But intuition focuses on the whole journey, when we might be focused on just the next stepping stone. An old Chinese proverb talks about a farmer and his neighbor. The farmer's horse runs away, and the neighbor says, "Oh, that's terrible." The farmer says, "We'll see." The horse comes back and brings other wild horses with it. The neighbor says, "Wow, that's amazing." Farmer says, "We'll see." The farmer's son tries to tame a wild horse and breaks his leg. The neighbor says, "This is a tragedy." The farmer says, "We'll see." Then the army comes to draft his son in the war, but because his leg is broken, they don't take him. In the moment, things can feel like a tragedy, but you have to trust the bigger path your intuition is guiding you on. Whether it's telling you to start a business, sell one, take a job, or quit it, it's focused on the big picture. Intuition was always speaking to me. I just kept drowning it out with noise from my anxiety, identity, and my ego. So here's the quick gut check I use now. Anxiety speaks in questions. Intuition speaks in statements. Intuition says, take the next exit. Anxiety says, should I stay on the highway a little bit longer? Intuition says, sell the business. Anxiety says, should I sell or hold on? One points you somewhere, the other one just spins. If you want to dive deeper on this, check out this conversation I had about business intuition with a fellow Shark Tanker. He started in his garage at 53.
My intuition was, let me put this in the world and see what happens. And my whole trajectory changed. 1 week into my Kickstarter, the head of casting of Shark Tank reached out to me. She's like, I love this. Can we talk?
Click here to check it out.